Giving Audrey some food, and I will be right back. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Hi. Hello, everybody. So sorry. I was giving Audrey something to eat, and I looked at my clock, and I'm like, shit, I've got less than 60 seconds. And then, of course, when I went back to wrap it up and put it back in the fridge, my finger went right through the saran wrap and into the cat food. Hi, Kim. Hi, Cara. Hi, Tina. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you guys. How are ya? What's new and exciting? How was your day? Happy Monday. We are going to continue with the rainbow ornament painting. And we may have some company from Miss Audrey. The other thing that I will be doing is in about an hour, I'm going to be pulling out my iPad and because I need to keep an eye on the baseball score. This is where our team could get into the World Series to play the Dodgers in the World Series. So I gotta know. I gotta know what's happening. It's going to be stressful. Your Monday went good? Might have some Reese's peanut butter cookies. Oh, that sounds really good. Hi, Barb. How's it going? All right, you guys, what have you been up to today? How was your day? Cara had a good Monday, which is wonderful to hear. What have you guys gotten up to? I put Audrey's bed up here too. I'm hoping. Hey, Audrey, where are you going? Where are you going? Come here. You want to come up here? Come up here with us. Do you want to? Hey, come here. Audrey, come here. Oh, well, I walked towards her and she ran away, so I guess she's not coming up with us, at least not right now. Oh, well. Christine, hello. You had a good day today, Kim? Good to hear. You are on time. I've only been here for literally 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Well done. All right, so we are going to continue on with these ornaments. I am suspecting that we will get, we might even be able to finish all 10 of these. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So I'm going to give my paints a stir and we will get to it. Anybody doing any painting tonight while we're hanging out? And did anybody do any painting today? Steffi, if you're here, I forgot to comment on your ornament, but I will have a look at that after as well. But it looked good. Debbie, your ornament looks so pretty. So pretty. Super well done. It's been raining all day. Oh, yuck. But happy to hear you're painting. That's cool. What are you working on? Probably crochet later tonight? Nice, Cara. That's awesome. Ugh. All right. What am I going to need next? I'm going to need the blue and the purple next, which will be over there. Okay, so I'm going to wait and I'm going to... I'll take care of stirring the other ones a little later. And in the meantime, I will spray these guys. How was your day, Christine? Working on a rainbow brush piece. Nice. Jadelle just posted. Very cool. Did another one today and working on a different design with the same palette. Oh, very nice. Will you post and share it with us when you're done? Hi, Lorna. Good to see ya. All right. So we are going to be doing some walking dots. And yeah, all right, let's go. Day was busy. You gonna do some painting tonight, Christine? We're gonna keep the assembly line going. Hi, Jess. How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh, thank you, Tina, for the reminder. Yes, if you are enjoying the live, if you would be so kind to hit the thumbs up button, that would be awesome. That means a lot when you guys do that. It tells YouTube that my stuff is worth watching and helps to get it out in front of other people. And the more people that are watching, the better. And thank you for interacting on the live too. The chat helps as well. And they see that there's a really active chat on a live stream. And thanks for being here and watching. You don't have to do any of that other stuff. You just being here makes a difference. So thank you, everybody. So I'm taking tomorrow and Wednesday off. I'm making Tuesday and Wednesday are my days off now. Until summer, till my bowling schedule changes. And then starting on Thursday, all of our lives are going to be 3 hours long. And I did the math, and it's good. It's still going to be 15 hours of lives, potentially 15 hours of lives every week, which is awesome. But there's just going to be 1 live a day instead of 2 lives a day. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. I noticed even over the weekend when I just had 1 live on Saturday and 1 live on Sunday, I got a bunch of stuff done and got some stuff checked off the list. So I'm hoping that kind of momentum continues. And hopefully the reduction in lives will just need to be temporary. Or we might find that we've found a sweet spot. We'll never know. We'll adjust accordingly, and we will, of course, everything can be changed. And we'll continue to change. We're always going to be kind of doing things, changing it up every once in a while, right? Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. What have you been painting lately, Jess? What you been up to? Just sat down to paint, Christine. Nice. Was hoping someone was on. Lucky me. Perfect timing. What's new, Cindy? How you doing? Lorna painted last night and gonna paint again tonight. Spectacular. How are you feeling, Lorna? That's so cool. Spilled a glass, made a mess. Oh, that happens. Try not to beat yourself up over it. Hey, Tracy. Good to see ya. Oh, good. At least it was just water. Could be worse. So that's good. But it is very frustrating when that happens. I think I used a tool that was too small on the teal. This one feels a little bit better. Oh, we've got fireworks going off in the distance. For Diwali, I'm guessing. Dun, 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 dun. Patty. Dollar General stash jars are on the menu. Very nice. Power's out and internet is down. We have a whole home generator, so we're fine. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank goodness for that. I'm glad you're not missing the game. I was just saying earlier, I'm like, come 8 o'clock, I'm going to have to go grab the iPad to at least keep an eye on what's going on. It's going to be a stressful game. It's going to be hard to watch. It's one of those ones I'm like, I want to watch it because it's an important game, but at the same time, I'm scared to watch it. All right, let me scroll back. I'm catching up. Husband wants you to know he's doing the dishes. High five, Dan. High five. Good man. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to watch. Was it the rain? Was it stormy down your way, Patty? Yeah, it's going to be stressful, Lorna, I think. No idea about a wide range is out of power. Oh, that sucks. Hi, Gren. Good to see ya. Rain and storm question was for Patty. Yeah. My window's open and it's pretty chilly. I might have to get up and close it here shortly. So how you doing, Cindy? Are you feeling settled and feeling some momentum? And what's new, Gran? What you been up to? What'd you get up to today? I love seeing all of the greetings in the comments. I love seeing everybody just connecting. Organizing and resting. The weather's wiping me the hell out. Oh, good to listen to your body. And, well, sometimes our body doesn't give us any choice but to listen, though, does it? Yeah, they did. They played really well last night. Yeah, it's going to be a tense night, for sure. For sure. You're trying. Been more down than up, but I'm getting there. Had a great day of painting today. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Just don't forget we're here for you. Here as an ear if you ever need me. Been working on some Halloween cutouts, Christine. Going to keep working on those since the only market for Halloween is coming up this weekend. That'll be awesome. That's a good plan. Has it been rainy, Gren? Christine asked. Yeah. Debbie says, hope you feel better soon. I'm thankful. I know roughly what to expect, so it's easier to mediate. Thank you, Patty and everyone. Awful ups and downs and temps and storms. That's awful. Well, I hope that the weather clears up and you get some relief soon. Helps when it's not unknown, at least, like you say, if you know what you need to do to get through it. At least you have a little bit of a plan, right? Instead of unexpected stuff. Some other people talk to you louder. Yeah, it's hard to ignore them, isn't it? Like, no, but. Can't watch games like this. I love the distraction of painting. I just listen for cheers and then go look. Yeah. I keep it up on my browser on my iPad so I can see the score changing. Or at least I go in and look at it every once in a while. But love you too. Happy to be here and look at all my pretties that I'm organizing. There you go. I asked Mom, I said, are you going to be watching the game? She said, oh, maybe. If it gets too stressful, I'm going to have to change the channel for a little while and I'll just keep flipping back. I love that they have the potential to win at home, though. I'll feel better soon. We're experiencing an Indian summer. Yeah, it was nice. It was really cloudy and gloomy and cold here today, but we've had a couple really nice days in a row, and then we've got a couple more coming. It was 70 today. It will be 46 tonight. That's what bites. Yeah. Extra Tylenol and giggle dirt. There you go. Yeah, that's one hell of a drop in temperature. What am I doing next? Oh, right. Doing more rows of walking dots. Okay. 2 more to do these ones. And then we will move on to dark blue and purple. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got a plan. Oh, I feel like I'm being extra quiet tonight. I'm sorry. All right. Hey, Steffi. Oh, you glittered your 2 big ornaments today. They took 1/3 of a bottle of varnish. Oh my God. You're going to have to sell each one for $150. Wow. And a 1/2 pound of glitter? That's so hard because they're so cool looking. I bet it's going to be fun as shit to paint, Tracy. Right? Yeah, it'll be packed. It'll be so full. Be a great game to be at. But that would be stressful too. But it'd be one hell of a game to be at. Are you watching the pregame? I'm wondering if they have any former Jays there as guests. I'm always hoping for Pat Borders and Kelly Gruber to just show up and be on screen for me. That's insane, Tracy. How long did it take to let the varnish dry to be ready to pour the glitter in? Did that take extra time too? Trying to get Kaleidoscope done. How are you doing with it? Are you happy with it? Is it progressing good for you? Kaleidoscope is the name of our most recent workshop in Patreon. Well, I guess no, we did the ornament in Patreon, but the big workshop, the last big one. Do you know what you're going to do on them? Can get all my dots the same size, but it's a start. That's amazing. That's awesome, Lorna. My swooshes are getting better. Good for you. Just takes practice, I promise you. Nobody is born with the skill to be able to do this. You have to practice. Patty asked what you're doing with your big bulbs. Are you selling them or are they for you? Thought they would look nice in the middle of a window. Ooh, that would be really good. So you're fine. You're fine, Patty. That would be really pretty to hang in front of windows. That's a really good idea. Without a tool. That's amazing, Lorna. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you for giving it a go and continuing to practice. I hope you're having fun with it. Yeah, so far so good. Working on the horseshoes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I never thought I would get so tired of swoops. You'll be okay. It'll come back. You'll reset. Started my ornament, so this first is practice, but somehow I messed up the spacing. Do you want me to take a look at it? Do you know what's going on? I saw that you posted a picture, but I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to bring the iPad over soon. I knew what you meant. Christine says, wow, I still can't get my dots the same size still, right? And that's another really valid point. Just because you've been doing it for a long time doesn't mean you're not going to have those things that you still struggle with or that you want to get better at, right? I love doing swoops so much that I avoid doing a lot of dots. So I have inconsistent walking dots. I have to kind of get back in the swing of things, getting the dots all the same size, all of that stuff, right? Oh, I'm so glad you're liking it. That's wonderful. Tracy said, no idea what I'll do with them. Just excited to do them. I think they're going to be super fun. I can't wait to see what you do them. Just turned on the TV, so I'll let you know. Okay, perfect. Tracy asks, how are your ornaments coming, Christine? Yeah, what kind of a dent have you put in those 800 ornaments? I'm not going to tell you my answer to that. Tracy, I'm guessing the rearview mirror is out of question. That would be kind of fun, eh? This great big huge ball hanging in your rearview mirror. That'd be good. All right, so we're going to do another row of walking dots. So on the teal is the blue. I'm so glad you're having so much fun with them, Steffi. You guys have done a great job on them. I really do think it's one of the prettiest things that I've ever made, that design. I really, really do. I think it would be cool to see that expanded on one of those 8-inch ornaments. Maybe I'll get one and do that. Do like a multiple row bliss piece. Tried that on a flat canvas, but it didn't go great. But you never know. I'm so glad you love it. Yay! Patreon is all about learning symmetry, which was not natural to me, but I've learned so much. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Totally. If you do that, Tracy, please, I think that's, you got to at least put it there for a picture. Hi, Brenda. So the guidelines on ornaments, that's a really good question. I'm just going to cover my paints here so they don't dry out. I use this Bistro chalk marker, and then I just put the little dots. My reasoning for the dots instead of drawing the lines on a stencil is the more chalk that's between my surface and my paint, the more likely my paint is going to slide off. Now, chances are if I leave it to dry quite a bit, it's going to be fine. But like if I got too much chalk underneath one of these little tiny walking dots or something, I'm worried that when I go to wipe off the guide dots, that I'd pull the paint off with it. So that's why I just use the dots as opposed to the lines, just to try and keep the amount of chalk and between my paint and the surface to a minimum. But this is an extra fine tip, and it's a Bistro chalk marker. I got mine at Michael's here in Canada. I believe you can order them on Amazon as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. If you have any independent art supply stores in your area as well, like Curry's Art Supply here in my neck of the woods, they used to have them, but I think they stopped carrying them. So Michael's and or Amazon are probably most likely for you. They come in all kinds of different colors too. I just like the white. I find that easier. Hey Gabrielle, how are ya? I think I'm getting pretty good at deciphering the codes. I've got practice though. I dumped my ornaments into a large tote and it's full. I can't believe I bought more. Doesn't take long. Probably not much of a dent since last year. Christine said I've glittered a few more this year, 20 to 30, but only painted 10 and almost 2 more. Yeah, I do feel better. I'm glad we're still in the same boat because I walk into my mom's closet where I've got all mine stacked up. I'm like, oh, there's at least 500 ornaments in here. Probably closer to 600. What the hell? Thank you, Steffi, for the reminder about the like button. Yes. So the wrenches are the mods here. So I got some mods. Good question, Cindy. You're welcome, Brenda. And Christine, amateur Tracy, only one tote. Mids keeping peace in the dotting world. Mods keeping peace in the dotting world, right? You're welcome, Cindy. Be careful, Steffi will put you in a timeout. Patty said, okay, ladies, Christina's made me different sized mushrooms and they look fabulous, but she has no idea as to what to charge me. Can someone help her with pricing, please? Well, that's a good question. Please discuss. How long did it take you to paint them? Or, she molded them? Or painted them? Who, me? I'm a good girl. Boo, boo. Thank you, Steffi. Confession, I haven't finished my tissue box, Dirty Secrets. That's okay. We call Michael's house. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Where are you going? To Michael's house. We only put Jamie in timeout for calling herself a bonehead. Yeah, I've been better. I've been doing better. Yeah. And then Tina will jump in and put Steffi on a timeout. Exactly. Saw a set on Etsy. I believe they were $28. Yeah, good question, Cindy. How many and what size? Are they resin, wood, plaster? What are they made out of? Bought wooden mushies from Michael's. And so then how many? How big are they? Tell us more. Steffi says, I probably should be in timeout with Lay most days. And Patty asked what the size of the mushrooms are, Christine. I'm narrating in case anybody needs it. I'm just going to paint for a little bit now. You don't need me to narrate. Oh, I could do this. Sorry. I'm going to get you guys in a better position here and zoom in a little bit so you can actually see me painting maybe. Is that too close or is that okay? Let me know. I'm worried that every time I drop the ornament down on the table and when I'm spinning it that I'm going to shake the camera too much. So if I'm too close for that, please let me know. Those were the ones from Devon Dotting Mold Store. I thought we were talking about those. I don't know. Audible by Jamie. Checked Etsy as well. Most of the ones showing price for one roughly around $11, but the big one doesn't seem enough, but too much for the small one. Keeps me from looking up from your work. Okay, perfect. Happy to help, Debbie. Happy to help. Can we see pictures of the mushrooms? I can go grab the iPod and we can have a look in the chat. Have you made her an offer that she has refused up to this point? Debbie, I can't tell you how much I adore your ornament. Isn't it so beautiful? Uh-oh, Cara's scared of the mods now. Throwing wrenches and putting people in timeouts. Sets are easier to price. It's hard to say without seeing them. Yes, good point. Yes, I just heard the fireworks. All right. Now we can start walking the dots. Bing. You can kiss my astronomy. Patty will allow it. Sure, I can share a picture. Car, watch out for Steffi. That's true. That's true. No such thing as, yeah, our best behavior is still setting the bar pretty low, isn't it? I love it that way. Love it. As it should be. Oh, Audrey's going to freak out and go hide under Mom's bed now. Okay, I'm going to finish these walking dots, and then I'll go grab my iPads because I want to see too. All right, let me go grab my iPad. I will be right back because I want to see. I want to see the mushies. I did some laundry today and I put a sheet on our recliner in the living room because it wasn't completely dry when it came out of the dryer. And in our laundry room here in the building, you can't just throw something in the dryer for like 10 minutes. So if it's not completely dry, just bring it up. And I was looking for Audrey and look where she is. She decided to lay up on the new clean sheet. Isn't that nice? You happy, Audrey? Oh, just turning her ear to me. Audrey. Nothing. She's so happy, though. That's so nice. She doesn't get up on the chair that often. So it's nice when she does. All right, I'm going in to look at the chat. Those are so cute, Christine. Did you put a picture of the mushrooms on there yet? Oh, Debbie's quail have arrived right on schedule. Okay, let me scroll back one sec. I thought they were... Hang on. Bought the wooden mushies from Michael's. I'm catching up, sorry. I went too far. Damn it. Yeah, anybody behaving too well would be a suspect for sure. Love you too, Lorna. I love that emoji, Cindy. Yeah. Yeah, well, Lay's not here. Hasn't given me a price at all, and it's going on a year. She must be either cheating on us or sleeping. Oh, she had a friend over today? Oh, very nice. So she's totally cheating on us. What do you mean, other friends? Unacceptable. I know, isn't it so cute? Hi, Cher. Yeah, openly telling people about it even. Tracy, our cat loves clean laundry basket. Love putting clean clothes on full hair. I used to set the laundry basket out and put Audrey in it. I'm like, here, is this your new favorite bed? Because I want it to be. And she'd always get out and look at me like, leave me alone. I don't want this. Working on it? Okay. All right. Sorry. Didn't mean to rush you. Stop retracting those autocorrect messages. Couldn't cope with my own typos. That's not good. That's never good. Yeah, we see you, Cher. We know you're here. No more lurking in the background now. Your dogs steal laundry and hide it. My dog used to steal laundry, and I think you said it the other day, you have like, if you steal it, you wear it. So I put clothes on. I used to put he stole a sweatshirt one day. I'd put a sweatshirt on him. Thank you, Cara, for reminding people to like the video. Thank you. No, seriously, I can't type one damn thing without screwing it up today. Oh, Cher, that's so frustrating. Christine made them in colors to match our bedroom. They're gorgeous. Oh, that's so nice. Figured you didn't realize I was here, so you were taking my place. Will you peek at? Yes, I absolutely will. Absolutely. Someone making themselves at home. So you painted... I want to see the ones that she painted for you. There, oh, that gets so pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. I love the neon ones. Oh, those are pretty. Need practice, that's right. Steffi's got your back, Cher. Thank you, Cara. People have other friends not on the internet? I know, it's pretty serious, right, Gabrielle? All right, we got it. We got it. Thank you, my friend. Didn't have the space over the top thingy. All right, no problem. They're so cute. Tina's probably cursing at her big thumbs on the computer. All right, so what would we charge for these? They had to have taken you a couple hours to paint, right? The neon ones are super cute too. Steffi, I have friends not on the internet, but they don't understand our language. No, they don't understand. They don't quite get it. That's really cute. Oh, that's a tough one. I'd need... Let me see. That's... 15 and 25? If I'm thinking if I was going to price them for a market. 15 and 25? 15 and 20? Because just because it's tiny doesn't mean that it's... Just because it's tiny doesn't mean that it's... it took less time either, right? Sometimes they take a lot more. Who suggested charging per inch? That's a good idea. I have those mushies. I price them as sets on my site now, so don't look. What would you price it at, Cindy? So cute. Put a size reference in other pics. I did not time myself. That's true. Cher said, let us know when you've got them back, Cindy. She'd love to get some. Also need prices for market too. You could charge per inch. I would say maybe 12, maybe 12 for the small, and I'd even go 12 and 25, 15 and 25. I feel like that's even cheap. I don't know. Okay, I see what happened. So, Steffi, the distance between this dot and this dot is really far. So, hang on, let me grab an ornament and I'm gonna do one. Because that's what strikes me as there's too much space there. So let me have a look here. So I gotta mark my center. 5 for 50, so much easier than individuals. That's a good idea. So yeah, 15 for the big ones, 10 for the medium, and 5 for the mini. I don't know, those little ones, the hard part about doing that is that, it still takes a lot of time to paint those little ones, right? But go with what you feel good about. Pricing for Patty, to me, is a completely different question than pricing for a market, too. Because I wouldn't let Patty pay me anything for them either. Or I'd say, pay me what you think is fair. It's fine. I don't really, yeah. All right. Steffi, I think that really far dot was what I thought was the new fit we had. Yeah. Sounds a little inexpensive. Can't believe no one else thought charging per inch was too funny. No, no. We agree. All right, let's flip this around. All right, because remember we had to add some dots and we had to take some dots away, right? So charming children. Okay, I'm just going to dot half of it here so we can see. Okay, so once you should have 5 dots in each row, right? Then you are going to add an extra dot to give you 6 dots in each row, right? Just that same distance away, right? I'm not going to do it here. And then you need to remove numbers 3 and 4. Remove 3 and 4. So that's 1, 2, remove 3 and 4. Right? So there's your center, then there's dot 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to go back in, and where those dots just were in that big empty space that you've got, you're going to add it in there. Right? And just split that space in half. Okay? And then you're going to do your swoops here. So they're just under those dots. Then you're going to do your peak dot and then your walking dots. Your peak dot just over that dot and then your walking dots. Right? We have more swoops there, obviously. And then that's where your swoops here like that go. Does that help? Let me know, Steffi, if that helps. Tina was laughing too. Yeah, I thought she was serious too. I thought it was serious. Because some people do that. They charge by square inch on their paintings. Someone getting gutted. It's just teenagers trying to be noisy and scary, I guess. Did your headache feel in time for the game? Cher asked. It does take time, sure, and yes, my market prices would not be my Patty price either, right? That was just wonderful people walking through our parking lot screaming bloody murder. Isn't that nice? You know what I did? I counted one as the first. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So that helped then? Hard to price across the board because we all work at a different pace. Yeah, time is a massive factor, right? I find painting small rocks harder than... Yeah, completely, Patty. It can... And that's the thing. That's why you don't want to discount something by the size, because it could have a significantly... It can be more intricate, can take longer. It's more frustrating. I make more mistakes on them. Like, there's all kinds of different things that come into play with that, right? You rock, thank you. Totally didn't make number one as the center. Okay, perfect. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, the smaller items are hard. Haven't painted rocks in such a long time. Ran across 2 boxes of beautiful ones as I was Swedish death cleaning, though. Excited to paint some. Oh, that'll be fun. I love Jamie for helping me not be a bonehead too often. Hey, you don't get to call yourself that either, even in the past tense, even though it's not in the present tense. How come you're feeling anxious, Lorna? What's going on? You were never a bonehead. That's right. We're not allowed. Not allowed. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't know that either. Thanks for that explanation. Steffi says, Lorna, deep breath, hold for 4, exhale for 7, and repeat. No, it's okay. You're allowed to say what you're feeling, my friend. All right. Got the iPad up. Got the score up. I'm glad that helped, Steffi. Good news, good news. And we will continue painting. And this is a YouTube live, so the chat that I was just looking at, that is available on my Patreon. I have a free membership, as well as some paid memberships. But there is an exclusive chat that you can have access to when you are a free member as well. So if you want to come and join the community there, we'd love to see you. Think of it as my version of a Facebook page. So instead of having, or a Facebook group, instead of having a Facebook group, I've got the Patreon. So if you search Mandala Love Affair on patreon.com, you will find me. Or if you go to any of my social media and you'll see my links. I'm going to try and get that updated here on YouTube as well. I got lots of work to do. Never too much, Lorna, Patty said. Exactly. Well, I'm dim-witted today. Feel like my head is full of cotton. No, just having a bad day. Not your intelligence. I literally clearly saw directions and decided to miscount anyway. That's okay. Yeah, we got to be real around here, right? Been feeling that way for months, Cindy. Yeah, you've had a lot going on. You both have. Patreon is best idea I've ever decided to subscribe to. We get so much help. Oh, thanks, Steffi. I'm so glad. And Sherson, we all understand, Lorna. It's perfectly all right, love, holding you in so much love. Everything is, in this moment, is fine. Exactly. That was a quote that's helped me every once in a while is, in this moment, everything is okay. Past doesn't exist because it's not happening right now. Future doesn't exist because it's not happening right now. The only thing that's happening right now is this moment. And in this moment, everything is okay. There's lots of different techniques, and we all have different stuff that we use to help us, and you're definitely not alone in having those feelings, Lorna. We've all had them. Yeah, box breathing is really helpful. And modify what you can comfortably do, yeah. Certainly resemble it. You guys are really the only people who listen. Well, we're happy to listen. Hugs right back to you, Cindy. Wait, the smaller ones take longer to do what? If I'm thinking my way, I can attest to. Oh, never mind. I'm sure you guys have your own opinion. Well, I think I'm zoomed in too much. Yeah, kindred spirits, exactly. Yeah, I said small ones are frustrating. Yeah. That's why Spirit brought us all together. We're family. We've seen it. All seem to get life and its challenges. Never seen anyone here judge. Isn't that wonderful? So proud of this community. So proud of this community and all the love that's here. You guys are amazing. Didn't want to be the first to comment on that. I don't think I get it. I don't think I got it. I don't get it, Patty and Cindy. I'm so sorry. Harder to handle the tiny ones. Yep, for sure. Oh, that's what she said. Thanks, Tracy. Charging by the inch on the small ones. There you go. Oh, why did my brain not immediately go in the gutter? I get it now. Shit. Oh, God. If it's little, you need little tools and little hands. I get it now. Damn it. Sorry. Shit. I've never loved Lace Holder not more than this project. I just had to share. Oh, God. I know. I should know better, Steffi. I should know better. I really should. It's quite shameful that I took so long to get that. I understand. Welcome to my life. I feel like I'm always, almost always, like way behind on whatever the joke is. I've learned to laugh and pretend and go along with things because I don't actually get it. Damn it. Examining, looking at my body, what could be wrong with you? What are you feeling? Are you able to take a bit of an inventory, Lorna, and see what your body's feeling? I know, I need to know, but I really should know better, shouldn't I, Gabrielle? I know, you're going to have to mute me for not keeping up. That's what I'm going to go in a timeout for. I think it's because I spend so little time thinking about little ones or big ones or medium-sized ones or any of them. I really don't. I have so little use for them that I'm like, nah, doesn't even come to my mind. Late to the party and brings a cheese ball to dessert night. We're all of us aging, Lorna. It's just part of the journey. I know you have health issues and how hard that is, but you're such a beautiful person. We all love you so much. What a lovely thing to say, share. Absolutely. Thanks, Lorna. It'll be okay. That still doesn't explain away why I didn't realize that that's what you were talking about. I just need to take a sharp turn right into the gutter as soon as I start the live. I have to put up a post-it to remind myself. They're talking about penises. All right, Patty. Oof. I'm sitting thinking with you. I'm watching just the score. Love ya. Have a good night. I know, Patty. I know. I'm shaking my head in shame as well. It's okay. Screaming at the Detroit Lions. Is that football? Whew. Let's get this game going. Kick some ass, boys. Kick some ass. Yeah, just stay in the gutter all the time. Walk, turn on the live, jump in the gutter, stay there all the time. I need to start embodying it more in my everyday life so it is, excuse me, so that it is just my way of being. Is it pretty much the team? Gotcha. It does kind of look sunflowerish, eh? I just reckon my body will carry me along as long as it's meant to. I have days where I can hardly move, but I know I can still live, so I just focus there. Beauty is always around. That's wonderful. Yes. That's a really good perspective. Harder than others on some days, I'm sure. Sure, it's really the only way to exist inside chronic health issues. Otherwise, it feels like we're missing something we can't control, right? That's a really good way of saying it. It's hard. I think it's another thing that bonds a lot of us here too, right? Is we know what it's like to not physically feel great all the time. And we know what having this artwork has done for us for that. Yeah, Cher's got one hell of a way with words. Steffi too. I can only handle just this one moment in time, so I try to always live there. That's a wonderful, wonderful way to be. Jason Mraz has a song that just says, be where your feet are. Just be where your feet are. Yeah, sometimes 1 hour at a time, sometimes 1 minute at a time. No, tonight is a 2-hour live. It will be, other than when we start a workshop on Patreon. So those, when we do a Saturday and a Sunday live, when we're starting a brand new workshop, those will still be 2-hour lives, but everything else will be 3 hours after tonight. I did my schedule for the next 6 weeks. I'm like, oh, that's all you can do, Lorna. Call my body little princess now instead of dickhead. That's a nice start. That is a nice start. Single step in time at a time. When I'm stressing, I'm always in some other moment. Can't live that way. Tried it once. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't go very far, right? It's the only thing I don't like about streaming on YouTube is that we can't listen to music. Not a fan of that. Oh, we did those quickly. Yeah, we're not getting this done. I've wildly underestimated how much time it takes to paint ornaments. I feel like I do that every year. I'm like, oh, I can get these done really fast. And then I'm like, nope, that's going to take 6 hours. My brain goes blank of what I think I can accomplish in a short amount of time. Almost done the blue, then we're going to switch to the purple. But yeah, definitely not getting these done tonight. That was crazy. Crazy talk. Sure, exactly. I spend time in 2026, 2028. Yeah, got to be right now. I know, so proud of myself. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, listen to him for me. I may not feel like it, but I wake up every morning and smile. I get another day. Yep. Worth being thankful for, right? I know I may not be here timeouts, and that's okay, but I'm here right now. Here tomorrow. And that's okay, but I'm here right now, and I will live the best that I can. That's good enough for me, right? That's how come I delete things. That's okay. We got it. Yeah, we're good. I almost called you sheet cake. Ooh, sheet cake. Ooh, that sounds good. Tomorrow. Time is a whole nother thing, right? Jamie, if you were just painting, you would get a lot done. That's true. Yeah, I do spend a lot more time catching up on the chat than painting in a lot of instances. Not a lot more time, but I do spend a lot of time for sure. You are right. That's true. That's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, we do have a lot to be grateful for, don't we, Tracy? Nope, we're not angry or annoyed at you at all, Lorna. Not at all. Yep, so much. Yeah, why do you think she changed her schedule? I'm hoping that eventually turns into it, to having some alone time, and I've said it so many times, but when Patty asked me last night, Jamie, how many hours would you say you paint on a daily basis outside of the lives? And I'm like, 0. And that's really sat with me for this last 24 hours. I'm like, oh, I need to change that. I need to change that. And in order to change that, I've got some other stuff that I got to get done. And if I can get it done and the hell out of my mind and not taking up my mind space, then hopefully that's exactly what'll be able to happen. Because I feel a little disconnected from it in that sense, right? Like, because I've done so many, I've been working so long just to kind of keep these lives going, and I haven't done a lot of things just on my own. And I feel like it's, for the first couple times, it's going to feel very, very strange. I'm going to be questioning what I should do and what should I work on, and, be trying to tie up loose ends as opposed to just sit down and relax and enjoy painting for a little bit. You're bang on, Cindy, for sure. Wearing it like a badge of honor. I know, Tina is the manager we need. Got that right. Yep, no one is annoyed, Lorna, for sure. We only get annoyed if people smack talk themselves. That's right. That's what doesn't fly around here. Could never be annoyed with you, Lorna. Understand so well. Just hope you know you're loved. That's all that matters. There you go. You know what? I heard once that they said, somebody say that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. I think that's pretty poignant, and I think it's pretty special that when we get to spend this much time. You guys are a collective person in there for me. Right? It's, how do I emulate who I want to be? My husband, why did you open a can of tuna and go take a bath? Me, you opened the can. What? You're making macaroni salad and you forgot. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't. You did. I knew there was something important you were doing. Try and reflect on how I might have lived differently when I was young if I had known how fast it all would go by. Then I lived for that place. I love that. That's a great perspective. Great perspective, Cher. I try to focus on mitigating regret. There's nothing I can do about the regrets of my past except for potentially learn from them, like Cher's saying, and what can I do to enjoy where I am more, right? Cher, stop or I'll start singing the dance by Garth Brooks and sob. What, Cindy, your dog? What? Yeah, dogs are the best people, that's for sure. Cher, ugly crying with cheap mascara. Oh, that would have been so nice to meet up, eh? Isn't she a wonderful soul? You guys all are. You're amazing. You make life easier. Okay, why is this not refreshing? Okay. The score hadn't refreshed. I feel like I should put it on YouTube in the background. And I can just mute it, couldn't I? Oh, I'm nervous to watch it, though. My dogs are pretty much smarter than the entire White House, right? Setting the bar high. You said you're the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. I'm a dog. Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with being more like dogs. I'm okay with that. I've also had that as one of my theories. Is like, you know what? All the dogs in this building love me. And if the dogs in this building love me, I must be doing something right. I don't know, Cindy. I was so gobsmacked when I realized you weren't here anymore, and I never made that happen. If you're ever by this way again. Move to New Mexico to join. Yeah, it's a good one, eh, Lorna? Like, I wish we were really saying that we were really saying something, Steffi. Then I'm a Cheeto and I don't want to be that. Yep. Kat, we're just full. And that's again how we know that we're in the right spot, right? Because we all have those animals that we spend all our time with. But right, if the dogs like me, we must be doing something right. Because the dogs know. I don't want to be a Cheeto either, and I always have those handy too. I can't grow out of them. They're just so damn good. Okay, one more. And then we'll walk the dots. Okie dokie. Time for walking. I'm completely convinced that Tina is one of the smartest people here for sure. She picks up on stuff. I'm not quick like that. I've always been that person that never gets the joke until like way later. And then the corresponding affliction with that is that I never think of the thing to say. Damn it. I never think of the thing to say in the right time. Like, it'll be like 3 days later, I'll be like, oh, damn it, I should have said this in that situation. But Tina's quick. Tina's so quick. She doesn't miss much. I'm a Cheeto and a heating pad and Jamie and the FedEx guy. I also blame it on me having a delay when I'm checking on the chat. I zip through it so fast. And that, damn it, was Seattle scored. Does that mean I'm a bird or a bird dog? Yep, definitely. Definitely, Christine. You're so good, Tina. Cindy, the time delay reading is not our friend in comprehension. That's very true. Exactly. Chuckle snorting. Just curious if people don't mind, how old, young is everyone here? Tracy is 58. Tina is 64. Yeah, we're a lot alike too, aren't we, Lorna? Cher's 62. We're like a fine one. Sweet, tart, and a little loopy. That's perfect. That needs to be on a t-shirt, Cindy, right there. Steffi is 60. Barb says she's older than dirt. 50 next month. Ooh, it's a big one. I'm a year behind you, Cindy. I'm 49 this year. Cara is 32. Cindy, and sometimes cheap and free to anyone over 21. Gabrielle's 47 next week. Oh, your birthday's coming up too. We'll have to have some celebrations. Lorna is 72. Christine thinks that she might be 48, but she's not sure. Lynn, how are ya? Thank you, my friend. Look, it's going to look like this one. Isn't it pretty? I'm so excited. I am making a bunch of ornaments because I signed up for a few markets. So we've got a whole bunch over here that I'm working on. But I'm currently working on a group of 10 of these. So I've got one painted. I'm working on the other 9 right now. How are you, Lynn? What's new? How you been? 29 with experience, Lynn says. Debbie's 65. Steffi said, Lorna, she imagined you to be like 38. Yeah, that's funny. That's so good. You guys are hilarious. Seriously, had to stop and think about it. And that's the other question. How old do you feel? Never mind how old you actually are. How old do you feel? Wildly inappropriate, of course, Steffi. And Kara asked Cindy, what are your plans what plans are you gonna have for your big 5-0? Yep, not a bad place to be. 29 with experience, I love that. 1965, baby. Gonna be 49 in February, cool. Yeah, 30 twice. Yeah, you're right, Christine. I'm in 76, so that's perfect. Lauren feels 110. Oh no. Anywhere from 12 to 93, depending on the day. Debbie feels about 35, but with more wisdom and patience. Oh, I love that. Oh boy, mentally I'm 12. Physically I'm 112. Sure, I feel young and then I try and get up. My mind, I'm younger than my kids. And my body, well, yeah. Still feel like a 20, 30-year-old. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Christine. I feel that a lot. I act like a schoolgirl when I see Nick Lacey. You were born in 93. Wow. Yeah, super fan. I know, right? She loves it. Tracy says, I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old boy, but I assume this is what 58 feels like. That's awesome. All right, let's zoom back in here. And let's start walking. I'm going to use a different tool. Oh, there's the fireworks. Getting loud again. Cindy. No, we can't do that. That's too soon. I was going to say, you're this year. I forgot. I thought you're turning 50 next year with me. And I was like, we could have a joint 50th birthday party up here in Canada for a retreat. So we could have a belated 50th and an early 50th. Cher says, bring in the fart jokes. You and Tracy both. That's awesome. Definitely understand the 12-year-old boys giggling over weird things, right? Depends on my divorce, I guess. Yeah. That could be an added part of the celebration, perhaps. To have that part done. You're right. My body's 110. My mind is 10. It's Diwali happening. So it's fireworks for Diwali. Divorce is one of the best things I've ever done. I hope it is for you too, Cindy. I second that. I was petty in my divorce a little bit. Not petty, but yeah. I was in no hurry to get it because I knew I wasn't going to need to be divorced. I'm like, I'm not getting in another relationship. And if I ever do and I want to get married, I'll be happy to pay for it at that time. But I'm like, I don't need to pay for it because I don't need the divorce. I'm like, why would I rush to do that? It's not going to do anything to do it sooner. Probably shouldn't have said that on a public live. That'll be the one video that he'd see him on. Well, if you do, sir, you know exactly that that's not surprising. That's true for about 5 weeks. That's right, we would. That could be good timing for a retreat. My boss loves fart strokes and expects me to Google them when he runs out. Yeah, it is. It's tiring being in relationships that don't fit, that's for sure. Okay, Gabrielle will be right back. Yeah, of course it's hard to move on from. Of course. Of course, Cindy. We're here with you. We're here with you, and we're not here to rush you at all. We're here to love you through it. I left him everything, took out my 401k and gave it to him. I just needed to breathe again. Well, I'm glad that you did that. I'm glad that that worked well for you. That's good. But definitely not an easy thing. Yeah, that's the only thing you want to take, right? Just want my dog. Just want your dog. We love you, Cindy. And we're here to help you in whatever way we can. Let's try this again. You miss Ramsey too? We love ya. Hope that happens real soon. Yep, got that right, Steffi. One strong lady. Oh, I hate fireworks. I don't care what holiday it is. Cindy, a chipper and PMS insanity plea with a lady judge would have been cheaper. Barb. I love ya. Appreciate. Okay, I had to scroll down to see what associate was supposed to be. Share. Lost relationships that drove me to my knees. Get all sides of it. Life takes us to the most unexpected places, and then we wonder why we grieved. Hoes before bros. Friggin' frag. Barb. Mom and Audrey are doing good, thanks, Lynn. Doing good, thanks. Mom's been a lot more mobile, which has been great. I mean, she's tuckered out by it, but she's been a lot more mobile, which is wonderful. And Miss Audrey is just perfect. Just perfect. Moody as ever. And I don't blame her. I've been busy a lot in the last week too, and so she hasn't gotten a ton of attention. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I put this one away too soon. This one wasn't done yet. But she's doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, she's done really well with her breathing. She hasn't had an asthma attack in quite a long time. You first, Steffi. I can't quietly watch this chat ever. I bust out laughing and scare the dogs. And you know what else, Lynn? She hasn't had to wear a hoodie in a long time either. So she's been able to be just little Miss Naked Free Roaming Cat. Like a normal cat. Isn't that nice? I think that's my favorite thing, too. Bellamy, what a great name. Yeah, oh yeah, Audrey rolls her eyes for sure, Cher. They do for sure. No, not Sue Moody. Audrey. Schnauzers give excellent what the fuck faces. Her full name is Bellamy Biachevich Grouchenhausen. That's amazing. Lynn, oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Isn't that so nice to hear, Lorna? I know, I feel so happy for her. That's amazing, Lynn. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Oh, no. That is incredible. Well done. Gold star. Gold star. Well, shit, now I'm sitting in a puddle of tears again. You help me feel so rich and profoundly worthwhile. We love you, Cher. Right back at ya. You do the same. Truly thought you were talking about your mom. That's what I get for going to pee. Yeah, we manage every time. Yeah, totally, right? Never naming my own pet again. I ever get another cat. Sorry, Lynn. Please look at a picture of my animal and tell me what they should be named. New career trajectory for you, Lynn. Professional pet namer. After these purple walking dots are done, we've got some swoops to do. So that'll feel faster, I think. I have a real low tolerance for walking dots. Like, I like the look of them, but I'm so much happier doing swoops. That after a while I'm doing walking dots, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do any more of these. I'm so bored. And then other times it doesn't bother me, but every once in a while when it does kick in, it's typically walking dots. I don't know why. Does anybody else have that happen to them while they're painting? Like, oh my God, if I have to do another walking dot, I'm gonna scream. I'm scrolling back. I come here for laughs and tears too, and the art isn't too shabby either. That's so nice. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I love that. Need to shower so I can get up at 4:45 a.m. for work. Ugh. We have art here? Well, shit, look at that. We sure do. I'll be honored to come up with wildly hysterical pet names. Fantastic. Got that right, Cindy. Sometimes just watch. Oh, that's so sweet, Cher. Been a little distracted. Yeah, 4 things going at once. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, Steffi's a mod. You think walking dots are like a meditation for you? That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. That's nice. That's good, Cher. I'm glad. Steffi asked Lorna if you're feeling better. I have headphones in and running all over trying to find my work badge now. And just picture you listening and talking and typing. Just don't run into any walls or anything. Make sure you're paying attention while you're running around looking for stuff. Tina says, sometimes I never thought I would see the day I would prefer swoops over dots. And do you now? Good, Lorna. Wonderful. That makes me so happy to hear that other people have the love for swoops that I have, or are starting to. I love swoops. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. Walking dots can definitely, all the dots can definitely be a meditation. It's the mindset that you're in too, right? It's just a matter of which gives you the most meditation. I also find too, I like walking dots. That might be a thing to do when I'm not on live too, because I can sit and kind of focus on it a little bit more and get them done a little faster. I probably enjoy them a little bit more that way. Hard for me when I work and listen. I run back and forth like a damn chicken with my head cut off. Cher. That's awesome. Yeah, especially brush strokes. Loving that. So satisfying, eh? Sure, I could choose a favorite, yeah. They're tied now? Excellent. Hell yeah. Good job, boys. Steffi, I love brush strokes, love small swoops, do not absolutely love huge swoops yet. That's fair. They're very different. Oh, Lynn, thank you. Thank you for the little gift there. That's so sweet. Usually painting during your lives and don't chat much. Tonight I had to put down the paint. Some of them you just have to, eh? Jump in and keep going and ride the chat wave for a while. Now you're hungry for chicken. Yeah, me too. It's fun. Fun to have a nice active chat. Is that what that was? Is a super chat? I didn't know if that was a sticker or a gift or a super chat. I'm still learning. So thank you, Lynn. That's a super chat. That's cool. Stupid battery. All right, we'll be here. Oh, shoot. I feel like my paint's starting to dry out a little bit. That's why. Just had to give it a stir. But I'm almost done with the purple. Thank you, Lorna, for telling me about the score. Oh, the purple are done. Oh, that's fun. Lovely. I can't get rid of this phlegm in my throat today. Oh my God, I slept in a little bit this morning, which was lovely. It doesn't happen very often. And so then I was doing some laundry, and I know I figured out that I'm not completely done my cold yet, because I go and I'm standing there and I'm trying to throw stuff into the laundry, and my nose starts dripping, like snot just starts flowing from my nose. I couldn't stop it. And I had no tissue. I had no paper towel. There was no paper towel in the room. The bathrooms were locked, so I couldn't go and grab that. We have a laundry room on the main floor of our building. I'm sitting there going, damn it, there's cameras in here, and I've got to use my sleeve to wipe my nose. This is so embarrassing. And then at this exact same time, my sinuses started to drain, and I had to cough a bunch of crap up. And again, so freaking embarrassing. I'm like, people are going to see me on camera. I have to spit in the laundry room sink and clean it up. And so I'm bleaching the laundry room sink after I have to do that. And then the snot everywhere. I'm just so over it. It makes me feel like I'm not an adult. Like, why can't I control this? But it was a rough start to the day, let me tell you. I don't know why I told you that, by the way. Sorry. She puts another chicken leg in. You're going to be really hungry. Yeah, they might be turkey legs. A super chat was the thing that Lynn sent, and it was the $1.99. But I don't know. That's what it showed on my screen. I don't know what that means. When you hit the little $ icon to the left, Lorna, it gives you the option to donate a super chat. Oh, to the right. Oh, neat. Pretend you're smelling your laundry. That's a good idea. Took me a year to find those emojis after the fact. I got to start attending some of these lives so that I can see what you guys see. Had some moments when I felt like I'm not an adult. You've had those moments too, Kara? It's frustrating, isn't it? You're like, no, I got to get this. Well, I'm sorry you've had those moments too. But I'm glad to know that I'm not alone. Well, thank you, Lynn. That's so sweet. I appreciate that very much. That's very kind of you. All right, so now we need some pink. Pink, pink, pink. Okay, so now we're going to do some swoops. These are going to go by speedy, speedy. Call that our second childhood. Well, that's a nice idea. I like that. All right, so we are going to... right here. This will feel productive. Oops. Rev your engine a little more there. It's not going to make it any bigger. Well, there we go. I guess I do think about them every once in a while. No, that wasn't in the right spot. Damn it. Oh, good. That was in our parking lot. That's nice. We don't hit any of the little old ladies out for a walk. Crying out loud. All right, so that one has to go, but I'll peel that one off later. All right. Good old TPC. So this, and let me show you, we are going to have the paw print. So I did put a dot down so that I could get these rows of dots in the center fairly straight instead of only relying on my guide dots. Excuse me, but then I picked that center dot off to make room for the paw print. Oh, thank you, Tina. I have moments when I do feel like an adult. They're not my favorite. No, they're not great. I always sit there every once in a while. I'm like, I was in such a hurry to grow up. That was so dumb. Oh, thanks, Cher. So that's what, there's me proactively answering your question. So yeah, what I did was I did a center dot, and I did one, and then I dotted around it, and then after it dried, I picked the center dot off. Just a little placeholder. Mine would look drunk, because mine would look drunk too. That's exactly why. A Peter Pan kid, right? Still want a tattoo on your middle finger? What do you want to get? Lynn, she's Jamie, Miss Symmetry. What? I do love my symmetry. I like that. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says Miss Symmetry on it. Make myself a hoodie. I love it. Symmetry is so pleasing to me. All right. You still are, Lorna. Tina, you just gave me a great idea. I'll message you after the live. Sorry for everyone else. It's a secret for now. That's okay. I love seeing what comes from Cindy's secrets. It's always interesting and exciting. I think a tattoo of a middle finger on the middle finger would be particularly special. I like that too. I told you about the guy that I worked with, and he had a camel tattooed on his big toe. I was particularly impressed with that one. I'm like, that's amazing. And I agree. What do you have tattooed on your middle finger? A middle finger. What else would go there? Right? I think it would be a great tattoo, Cher. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean, Lorna? If it's a group thing. I'm so sorry. I'm not cluing in. Again, I'm not very quick, apparently. You want to go get a tattoo with us, Lorna? That'd be fun, eh? It's okay, lovely. I'm sorry, I'm so slow at getting back to comments, and then I'm sure if I was the one in the comments and someone came back to it later and said, "What did you mean by this, Jamie?" I'd probably say, "I have no idea. I don't even remember typing it." All right, let me catch up. I'm behind again. Find the charger. Why was it in the garage? Oh, no. Is your husband a suspect? Let's get a tat. No TPC. That would be great. That's what we could get tattooed on a middle finger, just TPC with like a circle and a line through it or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. Also, my son was here from Nashville, so he's blamed. Multiple potential culprits. You could just put fuck off on it for people who don't know sign language. Oh my God. Okay, I've got to mute myself. I'm going to choke for a second. One sec. Oh, shit. All right. Hi. Oh, no. Tina, because you left it there? Ew, I never go in the garage. That's amazing, Tracy. Planning a group event thing. She wants to know. Oh, okay. Yep, as far as I know, you still are, Lorna, so you should be good. We're like the smart ass. Thanks, Steffi. I'm back. If you aren't, let me know when you find out. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Oh, I see that I missed some more walking dots on here, though. Look, I missed the blue. Oops. All right. I'm going to move that one. I'm going to let it dry for a couple of seconds. Well, you guys, we are getting close to the end of our live tonight. We've got about just under 10 minutes. So this is going to be the last 2-hour live. We're going to start doing 3-hour lives. I'm very excited about that. I know, I was thrown into fits of laughter and then I choke on my own phlegm. Okay, I will share. Thank you. I know, it's gone by so fast, hasn't it, Gabrielle? I will definitely check. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Cher. I will keep you posted. All right. Now we've got this one. Not as much progress as I had hoped to make or thought we were going to make. However, I am pleased with the progress. Nonetheless, and then let's see. I'll get a couple of these orange ones done, and then I'll do this one, and then I'll come back to the chat. I love being able to drop my ornament like that. It just makes it so much easier. These ornament holders are the best. If you are outside of the U.S. Right now, 2025, October, you can message Lay Design NL on Instagram. She makes the ornament holders. These things are amazing. They have a center marker on the background. Highly, highly, highly recommend. All right, I'm scrolling back to catch up. I thought we were here till 1 a.m. Maybe someday, not today. So we're getting there. Making some progress. I'm pretty pleased. Dory for 1,000 reasons. For God's sake, I just got myself past the craving. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the sheet cake too. Thanks a lot. We ever have a retreat, we're getting sheet cake from Costco. Neutral for 2,000. You all live in my heart perpetually. And it's a more beautiful place than that. Oh, Sherry, you're so sweet. We love ya. Cindy, she still does Friday night TikToks and various YouTube. She actually made a 6-week calendar. How did I miss your comment there? Will you have evening live still? Yes, absolutely. If you take a look at I'll be posting a 6-week schedule. Are you in the free Patreon, Cindy? If you are, I posted it there, but I will be posting it on Instagram and TikTok as well. I just haven't done that yet. I know, she's so sweet. Sorry I missed that, Cindy, and thank you, Tina, for answering that. So yeah, I'm still definitely going to be doing afternoon and evenings. The evening ones will either be 7 to 10 or 6 to 9. They're just all going to be 3 hours long. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, she's not shipping to the U.S. right now. And your sheet cake. Yeah, I'll still be going live for about 15 hours a week. Chicken and sheet cake for all. Yeah, it's because of the tariffs and everything and the mailing issues getting into the U.S. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, these ornament holders are amazing. Well, go make yourself a snack. I hope you have a wonderful snack. Thank you so much for spending time with me tonight, you guys. I'm going to miss you over the next couple of days, but I will see you Thursday. And let me just pull up the schedule, and I can tell you what the schedule is for next Thursday. Or this coming Thursday, I should say. We will be 2 to 5 on YouTube and then 7 to 10 on TikTok on Friday. So 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday afternoon, 7 to 10 on TikTok Friday night. I'm way behind. Yeah, there's a bunch of countries that aren't even shipping at all to the U.S., unfortunately. I'm finished, haven't had dinner. Yeah, I haven't eaten dinner either. I'm getting hungry, too. Literally forgot, so I'll have to go scrounge something. Have a good meal. Have a good sleep, too, before your early morning tomorrow. Happy tears, Lorna. Just tears of knowing how loved you are. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for all your help. I love you to bits. Good night, Cindy. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. It's wonderful to see you. Yes, my weekend. Thank you, guys. I love you to bits. Have a good evening. Enjoy dinner, Steffi. Everyone take wonderful care and watch for the magic. I promise it's always there. You're so dearly cherished, all of you. Oh, I love you, Cher. Thank you guys for making the space what it is. Yeah, I'll go by Jake now. People used to call me James all the time, and I fucking hated it. Jake's much better. Night, Tracy. Yep, go Jays. Fingers crossed. Hear you cheering all the way from Winnipeg. Good night, Lorna. Good night, Kim. Good night, Gabrielle. Good night, Steffi. Good night, Cher. Good night, Cindy. Good night, Lorna. Good night, Barb. Good night, Christine. Good night, anybody else who's here that I don't know is here. I love you to bits. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.